Preliminary estimates. Definition and importance of preliminary estimates. It is defined as an activity in particular work to make possible offer to execute task based on a stipulated sum. Technique to forecast the possible cost incurred for a certain building or construction project via a systematic calculation employing certain method and to prepare at early stage of the project. It is a part of the cost planning process that is controlling of the project cost at the design stage before any drawings are embarked upon. Use of preliminary estimate method to ascertain the actual cost forecast of a project, to assist the client in knowing to what extent he need to be financially committed to a particular project. The estimated is also function as a design guide whether the project to the allocation made either. If the estimate is higher than the client budget for that particular project, the following could be carried out. The design could be altered to reduce the cost. Extra provisions are sought after or requested from the client. The project is postponed or cancelled. If the estimate is lower than the allocated sum, the following could be done. We need to accept the estimate, we need to modify the design or the specifications to increase the estimate appropriate to the provision set aside. Methods for preliminary estimate: unit, cubic, and floor area methods. In unit method, it is used when the inception is feasible, appropriate for projects that have standard unit of accommodation. It's commonly used to establish the cost limit for public sector project. The unit of measurement is cost per student, cost per classroom, cost per bed, and cost per chair. In cubic method, the outline is proposed. It is used to calculate the volume of air-conditioned space or space which is given mechanical ventilation. It is measured by cost per unit meter cube. In floor area method, it is used when the outline is proposed. It is used extensively and can be used for almost all types of building. The unit is cost per meter square. The selection of the method will depend upon the information and time to prepare the estimate, the experience of quantity surveyor, the total and type of cost data available. Unit method. This method is also referred as to cost according to building function. Estimate the building cost based on the size depends on the population unit. Example, the total number of students in a school, total number of beds in a hospital or hospital, and etc. Easier method but the most unrefined. Total population can be obtained from the client or from the design team. Usage. The most cost estimate is obtained by multiplying the number of accommodation for a new building with the cost per unit of accommodation based on a suitable building. The current unit of accommodation can be obtained by calculating from the sketch design or by obtaining the information from the client. Cubic method. In Malaysia, this method is seldom or almost never used. Only in certain cases it is utilized to calculate the space which is need to be air conditioned, to calculate the space that needs mechanical ventilation. Usage. Measure the volume of the new building and its volume is then multiplied with the suitable price rate per meter cube. Unrelated works is to be volume must be calculated separately. The volume of the building is calculated as volume is equal to length into width into height. Height of pitch roof from the top surface of the foundation to the half apex divided by height of roof. The height of flat roof from the top surface of foundation to 600 mm above the flat roof or parapet wall, which is higher. Floor area method. We have to make a preliminary estimate as most of the cost data are kept or are available in this form. The measurement for GFA must be similar between the new building and the analyzed building. We need to consider criteria in measurement of area. In the calculation of the floor area of a building, there are several criteria which needs to be taken. The actual area of the building, if the project offers a standard or different types of accommodation, it is better for each to be priced separately. Unrelated work to the area, for example, external work, must be priced separately. The rate per meter square chosen must be current rate as building costs often differ. The site, external works, condition of contract, the quantity and the quality of equipment and others that related to the floor area must be calculated separately. It is clear and difficulty of this method which lies in choosing the appropriate rate, which requires experience, observation and familiarity towards varied building types. Usage. The floor area of a building to be elected. Only the building used this floor area method. Other works may use other method like appropriate or approximate quantity. Total cost is equal to area into cost by meter square gross floor area. Area, you have to calculate the area of the building. The measurement method differs according to practices. Cost per meter square from similar building type and